Forever Our Children is a non-profit organization committed to ensuring no child or family goes hungry without proper clothing. Founder Rob Ford saw a need and could not ignore what he saw firsthand.
I'm Robert Ford, director and founder of Forever Our Children, a nonprofit agency that labors to meet the needs of children and families in Summit County. During a football game in November 2019, I noticed kids in the stands that had clothes that were worn, tattered. That Monday, I reached out to the principal of the school, and she told me something that kind of broke my heart and changed my life forever. There were kids in the school who didn't have food, or didn't have clothing, and for the weekend, didn't have food. I came back to school the following week and asked the school, could I please put a pantry in the school that I funded out of my own pocket, just to make sure these kids were not just going with no food at all. The school had lunch programs and even had a breakfast program, but no dinner program.
What found its way from a few schools and handouts ballooned into helping veterans with car giveaways to feeding over 80 families a month.
There are many organizations out there. There are many organizations providing multiple products and services. However, there are folks who fall through the cracks.
When I was a child, my dad ended up losing his job because he almost passed away. A neighbor gave me a pair of shoes because at the time I didn't have a pair. The guy wanted the shoes back in front of everybody, and that embarrassed me so bad. So when Rob told me about his mission, that made me want to get involved because I know how bad I felt when someone approached me and I didn't have.
I got involved with Forever Our Children through a childhood friend of mine, which is the director of FRC, Robert Ford. I was just, volunteering, and somehow I worked my way into the food distribution and making the packing of the boxes to deliver to the community.
Being a resident of Akron, I see the community day to day, and you can't even drive up and down West Market Street without seeing people in need, and I think that is a crucial aspect of the impact that we're able to service to the community.
If an individual calls and say, I need food, he's able to take that food 24/7. That's the difference that our organization makes.
We don't turn nobody away, and we're always open. Even if we can't get access to the food at that particular time, we'll find a way to get something to that family.
Most feeding programs happen at one location every time. These folks travel around the city and do a couple of giveaways every month. And believe it or not, at one point they were 100% volunteer run. And they did this year round. So I feel like if I'm going to volunteer my time, I want to volunteer with a group of folks that understand the importance of service.
I support Forever Our Children because we are supporting communities that are in need.
My name is James Grant. I'm the Vice President of Forever Our Children. About 4 years ago, Robert Ford, who has been a very good friend of mine since the 70s, asked me to what capacity I could help, and I've been helping since then. And to find out there was many kids that were homeless in Akron, that maybe did not have a stable home or a place to take a shower, that gave me the ammunition to go forward with what I was doing to help the organization.
Since 2019, Forever Our Children has made great strides. And thanks to the generosity of many and the hope for generosity to come, Forever Our Children will be bringing the hygiene bus to a neighborhood near you. This bus will serve at least 80 showers per week, providing supportive services with collaborating organizations.
Being clean is so critical, so fundamental to who we are and what we have available to us, that without water and sanitation, you can't survive out here. So it should be a basic human right.
Forever Our Children will forever be grateful for the help from volunteers in bridging the gap that existed in the absence of this simple human need.